Whew. Whew. It's about, it's got to be close to 90 degrees outside. It's hot. I'll just show you kind of what I'm working on here real quick. So, what I have here is a whole bunch of baseboard trim. Whole bunch. As you can see, I'm not fairly organized. Most of the stuff you see in the garage, if it's not a tool of some sort, is going to be garage sale, donate, or dump. Obviously not that. That's pretty awesome right there. My son really likes that toy. You can see what I've done in here. I've got some crown molding chair rail, and I just stacked it on top of the baseboard that I bought. All this is going to get touched up with caulk, all the seams, and then I'm going to spackle all the holes. Did a custom little jobber there. It's just going to be a rental. You know, I'm putting this house up for rent. I could sell it right now and make a pretty penny, but I'm going to keep the banister brown for now, but honestly, if I was really going to do it right, I'd paint it white with like some sort of stain or something that wouldn't scratch up, you know, because you can even see this is wear and tear of maybe the house was built in 06, so 14 years. See, I got a lot of paint to do, got a lot of caulking to do. You can see my vaulted ceilings. They've got to be close to 15, almost 20 feet high. That happened from when I bought the place, and the people that redid the crawl left that little present for me. Never got around to it. I fully redid this room except the carpet, crown molding, not crown molding, but chair rail, baseboard, wainscoting. You can see no seams, just need some touch-up paint, maybe even just a scrub down. Did a gray in here, did the ceilings in a white. You can see a few lines from when I was rolling it, but like I said, it's a rental. Built these cabinets. Leave the TV for the renters. Not too bad for a first time making cabinets. Use some IKEA doors. Slow close, pretty cool. Just gonna leave the bathrooms the same, but if I was really gonna live in this or sell it, I'd refinish them all in white. Pull that sink out, put quartz down, replace the toilet, probably refinish the floors. You can see this is what's keeping my house cool, so you see where I'll be staying the night tonight. Down here on the air mattress. Everything's moved out, just about. I mean, I got a 40-foot shipping container that's, about 3/4 the way full. An apartment that's full. I do the same thing out here. I'd refinish all the cabinets, do quartz. I could sell this thing for so much more money if I just wanted to put the time into it, but I just got a single mom that I'm going to help out. We got 2 kids separating from her husband. I feel like it's the right thing to do. And plus, you know, we're going to make $500 a month on rent. So we'll just roll that back into the mortgage. You can see my large apparatus. Yeah, that was for a 70-inch. Hanging over the fireplace. My sister and I built that. That was a task. Take you upstairs real quick. Really, all I'm doing right now is just getting out of the heat for a second. It's a labor of love. So I pulled up a lot of the trim up here. I'm just going to clean off the windowsills, dust the blinds. I'm going to leave the carpets. They're in good condition, except one minor defect downstairs where my dog ripped a hole in it with his claw. This is the type of trim I had in it, which is, you know, wood, but It's just not that contemporary look. You see I have my security system, internet, over-the-airway TV. I ran it all down through there, fished it myself. This used to be a closet. You see the holes where that shelving stuff was. Had my computer desk over here. You know, I just did a kind of a jerry-rig thing where I ran it through the wall, but that's all going to get cleaned up. Probably need to have them replace that window on warranty. But this was my man cave. 65-inch mounted up there. Just put it in the closet, took the doors out. You can see where my dog decided he wanted to eat the wall. So I wrote his name on it to remind everybody why that was there. Call this the kids' bathroom. You know, it's actually a pretty clean bathroom. I'm just going to do trim in it. It's good for kids. Just new trim. You see I still need to take the trim off the doors, but I'm going to keep the jambs because they're solid wood. Nice jambs. Better than what you buy at, you know, Home Depot or Lowe's, unless you want to spend an arm and a leg. So I'm just going to put MDF trim around everything. And I put ceiling fans in here. Got some dark curtains. And black. They're not quite blackout curtains, but all this trim is going to be redone. Doors are going to be redone. Still can't find the little striker plates. We'll work on that. My crown jewel, my master bedroom. So there was a king in here with plenty of room. We had a dresser here with our over-the-air TV. A little corner makeup table over there. Another dresser. And then pretty much did this bathroom by myself. My dad did help me a little bit with the squaring out the wall. But you can see I put quartz in here. Vessel sinks. Original cabinets. Probably need to adjust the hinges here so it closes all the way, but just refinished them like I would do downstairs if I was going to sell it. Got some nickel knobs that Tina got a really good deal on. Just needs a little paint because of course I finished it and then they put the countertop in and they ran their, you know, their beat of good stuff through there. But I laid this 24 by 12 inch tile down all by myself. Put the Schluter, oh god, what do you call those? Little cherry rail. You can see, got a little touch up here and there. Nice little aftermarket heat register profiles. That's what we call those, profiles. My dad hung this door for me. A $700 Delta shower door. I did the shower myself. If you really zoomed in, you'd see the imperfections. This is my first job doing a shower. Not too freaking bad for my first time. Kept the manifolds in there and just put new nickel escutcheons on there and knobs and put some, you know, shower heads that Tina liked and one that I liked, and then, you know, walk-in closet. Garage sale. It's amazing how much stuff we're going to do in the garage sale. So this is what the doors are going to look like when we're done, except I'm going to refinish the original door so they're not going to have this pocketed look. I'm going to put nickel knobs, nickel hinges. This is going to be my trim here. You can see I definitely need to come in and clean, but see hair and stuff. But here's my lights. Oh, one bulb not in. These are my lights. So I redid this whole thing, and you know, quite honestly, I think it's pretty sexy, and I took way too long to do it. But if you really want to smash something like this out and you had it planned, man, you could do this whole house like no problem. You know, put in a new toilet. I even put in this little shelf because the wifey wanted somewhere to put toilet paper and her shower cap. I go, okay. So put in I can't remember the CFM on this fan. You see how much it sucks, and it's only been in for a year. It sucks all that stuff up there. This is the highest CFM you can get, pretty much. This thing will not mold in here, as long as you use the fan. But isn't that shower sexy? So it just goes to show you, you know, what do I say? projects are scary, especially when it's your own money. But when you're doing it with your own money, you definitely, for better words, take your time, make mistakes, you go shit, and then you just get back up and go again. Now, don't let me fool you. I have a little experience, from my dad and redoing houses and stuff, but there's a lot of things I never had done before, and now I can say I've done them, from the simple things like towing a trailer behind a truck or tiling a shower and actually making it look really good. So if I could tell you one thing, it's just believe in yourself. You might fail and just get back up and do it again. I'm not saying I'm the biggest success story in the whole world, but I had everything given to me when I was a kid. I had two different sides of a family. Mom's side of the family, a lot of money. They'd throw money at you. Dad's side of the family, hey, go work hard. If you don't need it, you're not getting it. If you want it, go buy it yourself. So after I had the silver spoon ripped out of my mouth from my own doing in my early 20s, I was a late bloomer, early to mid 20s. I started just attacking stuff and doing stuff that was familiar, like doing remodels and stuff I'd seen growing up and my dad would do, working hard, and got a good job with a good company. And now I'm saying goodbye to all that company man stuff, and I think I'm just going to do this to make money on my own. And this is just a side gig type of thing. Or if I really want to, I've got all the tools to do it. So just believe in yourself. You don't need the man. You don't need the man. I know that sounds chauvinistic, but I think you know what I mean. You don't need that big company and that retirement and all these things. You can do that all yourself and do a lot better for yourself. You're your own best boss, your own worst enemy, your number one motivator. Even though you have people like your wife, kids, mother, father, sister, whatever, brother, aunts, uncles that push you along on the way because they can see what your true potential is. So I hope to show you what this place looks like when I'm done with it. And quite frankly, I don't really care what many people say. I care what some people say, but I know this is going to be pretty awesome. I'm not going to drop a whole bunch of money into it. I spent about $450 on materials today for trim and hinges and stuff, so I'll probably be under $1,000 just to pretty this place up with paint and trim and stuff. Take that money you get from that man, that company, whatever, just start collecting it up so you can leave. Make it for yourself. How do you think all these companies started in the first place? Usually just 1, 2, 3 people, a partnership of some sort, and now look at them. Now they're faceless corporations ran by a board of directors dictated by shareholders. Would it be nice to be your own board of directors? It's pretty awesome stuff. I'll leave you on this. It's crazy talking on camera to a whole bunch of strangers if there's going to be strangers that watch this shit. If you do, I promise that, I'm on this planet for a reason. That's to help people. And while I'm helping you, I'm going to be helping myself. I'm going to be taking care of number 1 so I can take care of 2, 3, and 4, and anybody else that wants to jump on. My advice is free. Believe in yourself. And like I always say, respect others. As long as they're respecting you. And if they're going to be jerks to you back, just walk away. It's not even worth your time. Hopefully, I can inspire a lot of my friends, a lot of people I grew up with. A lot of people that I grew up with are as great as me, if not greater, and are probably doing great things like this. And I'd love to see what you guys have out there. you want to post something that you've done? Like one guy I worked with built this fence for his mom and did time lapse. It was amazing. Stuff like that. I'm going to link to my YouTube. I think I'm going to call it "You Can Do It." You can do it. To be corny. I'm a dad, so I'm corny. Anyways, have a good one, and I know I'm probably going to get some awesome comments from you guys and some that aren't so awesome. And you know, if I say something wrong and I get it from a different retrospect and I'm wrong, then I'll own it. But if you're just going to be a jerk, then you're not going to get a reply from me. It's not worth my time. That's about as much time as you got right there, me explaining. Just go, bring it. Bring it.